Do a cold open, you fucks.
I'll show you a cold. Oh shit! I actually can't show you a cold open because I already opened my sip that I took out of the fridge. So all right, here let me do a little. Let me do a little Foley worker. There's your cold open. Welcome to Revival, a Dungeons and Dragons real play podcast. This is episode probably 27. Maybe 26.
Isn't it 24?
That last one was 2.5 hours.
But not after we edited it down. There was like 40 minutes of dead air.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dan, why don't you give a Bogdanoff on what happened in the last episode?
Can you
A quick rundown.
Why must you guys, one, date the podcast with stupid 1 year long references, and two, make these references in the first place?
Hey, Dan, can you give us a quick rundown?
No, and in fact, I'm going to crinkle this thing so this isn't usable. It's almost like I'm playing 4D chess. You fucks.
Okay, now let's talk about what the fuck you just did here. Don't do that.
No. So, real intro, not that, because that was terrible, is you guys are in the corner of a dark basement surrounded with mud, boxes, and some bones and stuff. In the darkness somewhere, there's this hulking leech monstrosity that just chucked Jerry into a wall. It is now slinked back into the darkness, and you hear it hissing from somewhere. Try and escape.
Step 1, I'm scared. I don't like being in here.
Step 2, Patton is intrigued.
Let me just roll this thing's initiative. I'm going to tell you straight up, because I don't want one of those, ooh, I thought, like, bad DM, just party got wiped. You aren't beating this. You could try.
But what if we roll really well?
It's technically possible. Many things are technically possible. Life has many doors.
Life finds a way.
Ooh, that's a good initiative roll. I like that.
So do we need to re-roll initiative?
No, you do not. Because
okay, good, because I don't remember what my
this
initiative
is still
was.
the same thing. And
right.
I think I had 7 initiative.
Right, quick question. Does it all count as the same encounter, or my encounter powers used?
yes, they are.
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
We're
it's all
still
the same
running for
encounter.
our lives.
Yes, you are still in a dead sprint fight for your life.
Oh, somebody take a screenshot of the of what we can see top of the round.
I'll do it.
Why is the leech's name Spookmang?
How can you see him?
What? I mean, it shows up on the turn order. I
How
can
can
see
he
the
Oh,
turn
well
see?
then, okay.
Oh, he rolled a 23. That's cool.
Yeah, he did.
That's some mighty high initiative.
You can't roll a 23. There's no 23-sided dice.
Oh, he's using a 100-sided die, or he's like Tim. Tim has a 22-sided die, and it fucks
Here,
me up.
is this name more accurate?
I don't like
Run.
it.
So, you guys ready? You got your character sheets up? You ready to try and run out of here?
Yes.
Yes.
So, several things. You are in this, fog of war stuff right here. You're only going to be able to see as far as you have, reasonable line of sight, which is not far. Patton's got a bit better of a thing going on. However,
I'm going to go ahead and ask Patton to light this bitch on fire.
However, objective 1, find the actual exit. Ignore here, let me just get rid of that thing on the map here. That ain't here. Yeah, the holdover from before. Objective 1, find the actual exit. Objective 2, run. Once everybody has successfully exited the room, you can get back to running. So, first up is Big Spooky Leechmang, who is going to kind of scamper. Scamper.
He's snuffling around.
I saw
Scamper.
something.
Ah!
And
You try and take a chunk out of the good doctor.
yes,
Now, this is just a combat encounter, not a skills challenge as well, right?
correct. This is combat until such a time as you find the exit and all leave. So, first up, this thing is going to attempt to engulf Patton. Hey there, Patton. How does a 27 versus AC sound?
Holy fuck!
Shit.
That is a high number.
That's like 11 more than my AC, so I'm gonna say yeah. Go ahead and it gets me.
Okay, hold on. Let me get some more D8s.
Uh-oh.
Let me reach into the bucket of D8s. I hope you stab your hand in there, you fuck.
Rude.
Okay.
Did you just roll 3 d8s?
Yes. Take 15 damage.
Spicy.
Yowzers. This slug's gone Bowsers. You said 15?
Yes.
Alrighty, I'm down to 19.
Nice. So then,
Oof.
let's see what else is he gonna
Let
do.
me get a Roblox. Oof.
You see, this thing is weird because it has a bunch of stuff that cares about grabbing enemies. Oh no!
Fucking
This
luck.
is fun.
I'm
Oh yeah, you're
wiry.
grabbed, by the way. Haha.
No.
Oh, you
No,
bitch.
no.
So, let's read off what grab does as you are engulfed by Leech.
No. Please stop this.
Let's see. A grabbed creature is immobilized and can be forced to move by the grabber.
No.
Aren't they, they're inside out, right? They're all covered
Yep.
in teeth and shit.
So, you can attempt to
Okay.
escape by either...
So the secret strategy is that they're not covered on teeth on the inside.
So, you can make an
DM,
acrobatics...
could I wear this thing as a suit, or would that kill
It
me?
would kill you. So, you can make an acrobatics check against the creature's reflex or an athletic check against its fortitude to attempt to escape the grab.
Do the reflex one.
Okay.
Haha, I dare you.
Do it.
Whew.
Okay,
Stop trying to kill
And
us.
I get to
next up.
at the end of my turn, do I get to try and break? It's my turn, right? That I get to break out of it. if I
Yeah,
can?
you have to spend an action on your turn. It is a
It's
move
not.
action.
Is that considered a
It is a
saving
minor-
throw?
It is a move action.
Okay, it's a move action. Okay, gotcha.
Yep. So, next up, we've got Elias.
Yes. Okay. Can I do anything to break him out of that?
Yes. If you can move the creature away from Patton, you will break the grab.
Okay. So wait, if I force move him away from Patton, that'll break the grab?
Correct. If you have any
Gotcha.
means of pushing or sliding or things like that, that will actually move him away from Patton. I know.
How
for a
many squares? How many squares is that thing? Is that actually taking up those 4 squares?
Yes, it is a large creature.
Okay. Does it have reach?
No, it does not.
Okay. I've got a question then. So if I were to swap, quote unquote, swap places with it, what does that actually mean?
Well, boy
'Cause I
howdy, that
can't
wouldn't be a legal target.
Oh, it's not a legal target to swap places with?
Well, I mean, if you attempted to... So, let's say you attempted to swap places with it. In the current situation. It doesn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, that's what That's what I was thinking.
There is no open area that... There is no open square that you are in that it can also occupy as a legal space.
Okay. Then I've got another question. Would stunning this thing break the grab?
Stunning it...
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, stunning it would break.
would in fact break the grab.
I'm not sure. This is difficult terrain, correct?
Yes, it is.
So it's 2 squares for each.
Yes,
Yeah, I
it
can get to
is.
it. I can get to it.
2,
So I have
4, 6? Yeah.
Yeah, I have 6 movement. Alright. Stunning palm attack. Let me think. I mean, I either want a stunning palm or drunken monkey. Oh, no, not drunken monkey. That's silly. There's actually nothing that I can do that just, like, slides it, unfortunately.
Yes, you do.
Where? I mean, I can knock it prone, but I'm not sure that makes sense.
Flurry of blows?
It's a square adjacent to me, or one square. It has to be adjacent to me. So
yes.
I can't.
You can
I could
still
slide the whole
it.
thing down.
You could, yes.
Oh, okay. It's a large target, so I didn't know if that.
You can slide it.
Okay, so then I'm gonna move here,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna use. Let's see. What's the?
You're gonna go for the palm there.
Well, actually, let's see. If I
Are you
use the
going to
movement technique 1, 2. Oh, that doesn't help. Yeah, shifting 2 squares doesn't really help here.
No, and shifting 2 squares would let you move 1 square.
No, because I ignore difficult terrain when I'm shifting.
Oh yeah, elf shit.
Elf
Yeah, that's
shit.
wild step.
Fucking elf shit.
All right, so I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna use let's see, versus reflex. The question is reflex or fortitude. Which do I think is stronger? Quick question. Looking at it, which do I think this thing is more reflexive or more fortitudinous?
It's a pile of leeches.
I'm just saying, like, in this horrifying monstrosity of teeth, does it look more wiry?
Basement. I've just been sprinting for the last looks at broken watch forever. I'm covered in leeches. There's a body over there. This thing is eating Patton in front of me. Do I think this thing is more agile or tougher?
Yeah, that's the question here. Okay, I'm gonna use 5 storms because for flavor text, 5 storms is basically just like punching the ever loving fuck out of it. So I'm just going to push as hard as I can to try and get the parts that are attached to Patton off of him.
Oh,
because
okay.
We need to go now.
Roll it.
All right, that is +7, or no, it's like +8 versus. No, it's +7 versus reflex.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, that didn't roll. Did you hear that? Like,
yes.
It was one of those trapped up against the side of a thing on a corner rolls. There we go. Oh, it's garbage.
What did you roll?
13.
Yeah, no, that ain't
Imagine
gonna
my
hit.
shock.
No.
How many rerolls do you have?
I can use. Oh yeah, I can use Elven Accuracy. Yeah, I'm gonna use Elven Accuracy because we need to get away from this leech.
Okay.
Leeches, please go.
Roll it.
Here we go. Oh shit, I'm dropping stuff. Okay, that's better. That's 22.
22 versus reflex. Boy, howdy, that actually, yeah, that hits.
Yes. Okay.
Hmm.
Damage, I guess, matters for this somehow.
It is technically possible.
All right, it's 1d8 plus 5 damage, but you know that'll be 8, and then the centered flurry of blows damage 6, so 14.
It's
And I'm gonna
more than that.
Huh?
Key club.
Oh yeah, the key club, so +1, so 15.
And we're really
No,
good
it's-
at this.
The key club is
plus
plus
two.
2.
Yeah. Look, I haven't used this damn thing for a while. We've been taking a lot of breaks, okay? Give me a break here. I have many items.
Oh, okay. And you like to slide him back into the darkness there?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I'm just going to yell to Patton, we need to go! And I assume Specky is going to make a concerned meow.
Yes. That's definitely here. Next up, if Elias is done, are you done?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. Next up, John.
And these are all walls, right?
Yes, they are. You
Okay, so,
can
like-
get up on top of these boxes as well. They're about like These are like, big old boxes, and they're kind of rickety, so it will take checks to actually get up on top of them, but you could potentially attempt to jump between boxes rather than go through the mud.
How damp is it in here? Is it like...
Very.
Alright, so we're not lighting this place on fire.
There's like 2 feet of water at your knees and rising.
We weren't lighting the surface on fire.
Yeah, this isn't Cleveland. You can't light the water on fire.
But if you guys
That's
wanted to get
unfortunate.
on the boxes, I could do some.
Okay, so that's your turn there, John.
Yeah, and I'm not going to be able to get to him to hit him. I don't think that's even going to be
Here's
useful.
a little bit more of revealing area then. There you go. Can't quite see
There you
around
go.
that corner very well yet. So, next up, Patton.
You can't swoosh around from the bottom right corner. You're talking to John?
No, I'm talking to Patton.
Oh, okay. So this thing, can it hit in this corner right here?
Can it?
Is that within its reach?
No, it has a 1 square reach.
Okay. So if I can go like this.
No, you
and
can't,
get out that
because
way, or scout that area out.
you actually
Yeah, you'll
you
still
actually
walk
can't.
in front of him.
You'll walk adjacent to it. It is occupying
Yeah.
that 4x4 or that 2x2 square.
Yeah, you'll be adjacent to it twice.
All of these squares are adjacent to it.
okay.
All of these squares are adjacent
Okay,
to it.
I see.
We don't know where the
Okay.
exit is, so if you have maybe you use your mask or something to like
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm gonna get to that.
scout. I mean, I'm just concerned as Elias
Alright,
is basically shaking Patton while they're both covered in leeches.
Shaking me violently, leeches are flinging off.
Concern.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab a fistful of them for both eye holes. And do you want me to roll a perception? We'll see if I can kind of spot any light coming from like an besides from the ceiling, quote unquote ceiling. If I can see any source of light for an exit.
Oh, you're going to try and find an alternate exit?
Yes, using my perception, I'm going to see if there's any way that we can kind of get out of here. Any sort of light, any way we can get up out of this fucking hole.
Oh, get up via the ceiling. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Reminder that you have a +1 to perception because you're within 5 squares of me.
He's a smart boy. He makes
alright.
people look at things good.
Must be
All
the
right, let's do
glasses.
this. I rolled a 23 in total.
23 in total. Yes. So, you do see a ray of light directly above, here, let me mark this little X. You see a ray
Here,
of light
mark it on your map.
right up. Oh, that's a square. I made a square instead of an X. I'm good at this.
That's
You
fine.
see a ray of light through there that looks like you might be able to break through.
Okay.
Like, it might have another one of those trapdoors. The box itself is about 7 feet tall, and then the ceiling, if you stood on top of it, you could just, you could touch the ceiling. Like, this thing is scraping, yeah, right about there. This thing is, by the way, is scraping the ceiling, like, while it's shambling around. It's a wall of leech.
Okay.
He's
All
a
right,
large
you said all
boy.
the boxes are roughly the same size?
Yes.
Are they square or rectangular and really tall?
Square.
Essentially what I'm thinking is making an easier way to get up on that box by tipping one over.
Ah, I see. No, they're
Or-
squares.
Or tipping it on the slug.
They're squares.
They're still squares.
Okay, there's...
Also, if you if
Okay.
you tip a box onto the slug, it's just going to like squish out and reform into now angrier slugs.
Might break the box.
I mean, hitting it with something's also going to make it angry, but maybe a box will slow it.
I mean, you could just throw a car battery at it.
This is true.
I mean, don't test me.
Give him the
All right.
zap.
So I'm going to point out, look, guys, right over here, I'm going to kind of like, oh, well, no, I can't elbow Jerry. He's way over there. I was going to have him light it up. But I'm going to kind of...
You could shoot.
Jerry,
You
using-
could like
God, it's
shoot
hard to
the
direct it.
area,
It's so dark.
or like shoot some
Yeah, I'll
light
go
with
ahead
your
and,
eye beams, or pull out any manner of wacky gadget that you want, or have Lil Bro have a
Of course.
flashlight.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use my standard because I'm gonna do both those things. I have a little bro pointed out while at the same time throwing out a punishing eye.
Oh, okay.
Um,
All right, so I'm gonna have little bro come out and
Why?
point out this area in the top left there,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna have him kind of like swoosh on over to right on top of run.
Yeah. You see, I
Leech boy
named it that
genius.
just to give you a really good idea of what you should probably be doing. So there you go. How big is the aura again?
It is 3 squares. Enemies within 3 squares do not have concealment. When an ally attacks them within 3 squares, they hit. They take the bad guy takes 4 damage.
4 extra.
And I can move the eye 3 squares as a move.
Oh, okay. And that'll actually reveal all of the area that it's in because he can't benefit from concealment and shit. So there you go.
Well, it makes
There you
sense. Little bro's got like a little spotlight. So I'm gonna go ahead over and try to.
Athletics or acrobatics? Whichever one's better.
Either one is a 1, so let's go acrobatics. I got 11 in total.
11 in total. So lanky Birdman, scramble, 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 scramble. Boy howdy, it's almost like this is wet, rotting. You're covered in leeches and freezing cold, and you fall back into the water.
Patton tries to
All right.
backflip onto the box.
Hey guys, watch this.
Yeah, I don't think you would be doing a backflip in
Splats.
this situation.
Yeah, but I mean, have you ever seen any of those free running videos? That's what they're all titled. I don't think you would be doing a backflip in this situation. But that's what they're doing.
John and Jerry
It's what my
chose
character would do.
interesting directions to go.
Oh yeah,
I
I didn't
haven't
know what
gone
the exit
anywhere
was.
yet.
So.
Yeah. Alrighty. Is Patton doing anything else? Like maybe healing himself?
Yeah, aren't you like bleeding?
I'm not bleeding yet.
Are you sure?
But I'm gonna save my syringes for now. I'm gonna save my heals.
Okay.
Heal me.
You're fine. Don't be such a baby. Ribs go Brack.
No, they don't.
Okay, so are you done? Is it Jaron's turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Jerry, you're up.
Okay, so did Patton only look for like ways to escape above us, or
Yes.
is that okay? So
Yes.
would I remember where this thing came in from?
Boy, howdy, no. You kind of got
We fell from the ceiling.
You fell from the ceiling, ran into a hallway, and then got tackled into a wall by a ball of leeches. You know, have
Okay.
you ever been scuba diving and kicked up a bunch of dirt?
No.
Because that's basically what happened to you. You don't know which way is up.
Except the dirt is leeches.
Yes.
So I have line of sight of this thing now, right?
It has cover.
Fuck.
You have
Why
line
are
of-
you moving that
Actually,
way?
no, yeah, you do have line of sight because you can hit one of its squares. Without
You're
cover.
blocking me, Elias.
What? You can move through allies. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
What
Hmm.
I'm trying to do here is like we can still use our skills, right?
Jerry,
What?
Jerry,
This
Jerry,
is not a
my
skills
dude,
challenge anymore.
Before you
So it's not
make
like the
the
hybrid
decision
anymore. No.
to move directly away from the exit that we know about, let me point out that you're moving directly away from the exit that we know about.
You know
Okay.
what? I'll allow one mulligan on the grounds that you still thought it was a skill challenge, and that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. So,
Well, I thought it was like still the hybrid deal to where we can like use our skills to affect it, but
I mean,
if
you
it's
could
just
still-
straight up combat.
you could still use some skills to maybe do some things, like he made a perception check to look for something, but that was within the context of a fight.
Well, I was saying like maybe using bluff to create a projection of myself with the heat
No.
signature. No,
What?
Okay.
That is not
Alright.
something that the bluff skill can do in combat, because that shit would be busted.
That's as far as I can move. And
Didn't you start at the square above John?
No,
Oh. That's where you started? Okay.
that's as far as I can move in difficult terrain. Downgrade
You
standard
do
to
just
remove.
barely.
Can I just downgrade standard to a move and then
Yeah, and try and
yes.
poke it. Yeah.
All right, so
Doesn't that provoke an opportunity attack?
Yes, it would.
What?
Moving into the square adjacent to him, aka Elias. So, since moving into Elias's square would provoke an opportunity attack, it gets all fucked up.
Passing into the Elias first.
You can move through Elias. You can move through these squares. So basically, the way that it would work is shit. This is actually a kind of weird situation.
Well, I don't see why it's weird. I mean, he can't split the corner around the box, so he has
Yeah.
to move through in my square. Once he moves into my square, he provokes an opportunity attack. But I don't take the attack.
Yeah, but you guys can't occupy the same square
He's not
if he
stopping
gets
there.
stopped.
Oh, you're saying so? Like because if he gets hit, then movement is canceled.
Yes, because it grabs him.
Oh, that is a bit of a conundrum.
It's a bit of a sticky pickle.
Unless we have a better room, we can just.
unless you like flavor Elias getting knocked backwards or something.
Hold up 1 second.
Yeah, if you can find like an official, this is how that works. That'd be
Yeah,
great.
I'm looking through the DMG. Basically, ally squares count as difficult terrain. Maybe, I think. 1 second. Yeah, this is a little bit.
This has never come up before.
Yeah.
I swear this has
can't
never happened before.
You can't. Yeah, this is actually because you can move through an ally square, but you can't end your turn in an ally square. So actually, here, I'll let you do that, but just so you know, if you get grabbed, you're gonna get shoved and grabbed. Are you gonna
Let's
go
provoke
for it?
this shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there's no other way.
Boy, howdy, I like this.
Wait, why are you moving there? You don't want to move there.
How does a 22 versus AC sound?
Boy, that's gonna hit me.
Ba-da-da, ba-da-da.
2.
Before you roll that damage, though, I gotta roll mine.
Is yours an interrupt?
I mean, you take it no matter what.
Okay.
1d6 plus 5. For Infernal Wrath, by the way. So let's do it. You take 6 damage.
Wow.
Okay. It doesn't count as an... Oh, no, it does count as an attack, so it does take an additional 4, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't fucking matter. I had to declare it, though.
So, yeah, you got hit for 18 damage and you're grabbed.
I'm bloodied. I have 10 health left.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Wow. What? I can't believe that Jerry is fucking dead.
Woohoo! Hang on, Elias. I got this. Falls into leeches.
Well, I was thinking that, like, with
I
that
mean,
Infernal Wrath thing, like, what, the leeches grab him and he lights a bunch of them on fire, which just encourages
more
yet
leeches.
further leeches.
So I still have my standard and minor, though, so what I'm going to do
No,
now...
you don't.
You
don't? Yeah,
downgraded
you don't.
your standard for a move action, so you've got a minor.
But, no, I moved here.
Yes. You spent all of your movement on that, and then you
That's
declared
3.
downgrade standard
Oh,
for a
fuck.
move.
That's 2.
You have a
So I have a
minor
minor.
action left.
Okay.
Yes.
And then you're grabbed.
Get him with a
so-
minor.
Fuck you, action point.
Okay.
Curse of the Dark Dream.
Are
On...
you sure you don't want to
No,
try and break out of the grab?
Yeah, you could actually break out of the grab using one of your powers that
Is he
slides things.
Trying to fight him?
Yeah, that's Curse of the fucking Dark Dream? Hello? Okay.
Oh yeah, that does do that. I forgot what Curse of the Dark Dream did. I just assumed it was a bad idea.
I mean,
I apologize.
he did just try to use 2 standard actions.
Alright, but first off, I'm going to use my minor instead and curse it first.
Oh,
Now-
okay.
Now,
Hey,
I am going to use
hey,
Curse
fuck
of the
you,
Dark
buddy. I'm
Dream.
walking here.
I'm walking here. And Prime Shot, so I get another +1 to attack.
You aren't the closest. Wait, how does
Yeah, I
Prime
am.
Shot work again? Let's.
None of your
find
allies are
out.
closer to the target. No one's
Oh,
closer.
none
to
of
me.
your allies are closer to the target, but it only works for ranged attacks.
Yeah, Curse of the Dark Dreams are range
Don't
attack.
take another opportunity attack, Jerry.
Except you're
You
using it
fucking
as a
die.
melee touch attack because otherwise you would provoke an opportunity attack. Oh wait,
Wait,
it's
I
a
thought things
ranged
could
attack.
Make multiple opportunity attacks.
One
So wait,
second, you're making things
thought-
difficult.
I thought you only get one of those per round.
Like,
Yeah. So 1 second.
It's Jerry's time to shine.
How does any of this work?
Yeah, no, it can only take one opportunity attack on it can take as many opportunity attacks as it wants per round, but it can't attack the same person twice in one turn. You already fucked up.
I'm making a jerk off motion with my hand. All right. So
Okay.
this
Which is covered in leeches.